All right, equation of a tangent line problem on page 91. So when you want to find the equation of a tangent line, you need x1, you need y1, and m, right? Now x1, well, they gave you that the x value is equal to 3. We better go find the y value. I don't think they gave it to us. So let's find y by plugging in that given x into the function. So if you plug in x into the function, you'll get natural log of 3 raised to the 5th power. Okay, so I'll write that down. Natural log of 3 raised to the 5th power. Because it says write your answer in slope-intercept form, do not round until the final answer. So I want to type this into a calculator to get the decimal value, but they said do not round until final answer, so I'll just keep it in this exact form and wait until I get my final answer, and I'll type those into the calculator. Okay, so now we have to go find m. But you guys recognize this function? We just found the derivative of this on the previous page. We did in the previous video. I'll go up and show you. I'll zoom out and show you. We had y equals natural log of x raised to the 5th power. And we did our work and found that the derivative is equal to, I'll write that down and we'll just use that, a fraction where we have x in the denominator and we had 5 times natural log of x raised to the 4th power on the numerator. I won't redo the whole thing because we did it in the previous video. So I'll just use that to find the slope, okay? So slope, m is equal to what we get when we plug in that given x value into the derivative function. So that's going to be 5 times natural log of 3 raised to the 4th power all over the x value of 3. So that's the slope. I'm sorry, it's not as pretty, but that's what it is. So we'll just write the equation using it. So slope is 5 ln 3 raised to the 4th over 3. They want the slope-intercept form, huh? All right, so I will do point slope, and then I will distribute and add y value to write the equation, okay? So point slope form goes like y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Let's plug in everything we got. Y minus this. I'll copy it. This. Y minus our y1 value. So that's the left side of the equal sign. Equal sign. We need to write m now. That's m. So I'll just copy this. That's m times, open parenthesis, do x minus x1. What's x1 value? 3. Alrighty. Now I will distribute this number. I will distribute this into this parenthesis, okay? Multiply and multiply. So the left side stays the same for right now. Copy this same. But if you multiply that yellow highlighted slope with x, you will get slope times x minus, oh, now look, when I multiply that yellow highlighted fraction with this 3, what happened to the 3's? The 3's cancel out. So the only thing that I have left is 5 times the, what used to be on top of the fraction, right? So nice, nice, nice. So let's do the final step. I need to have y by itself. So I will need to add natural log of 3 to the 5th power on both sides. To add that to both sides. So I'll just say I'm going to add the same thing to the right side too. Okay? Alrighty, I think we're done. So this cancels out. So ugly, but now we're about to get a calculator and just type all those in. Y equals So here's the slope. Let's bring it a little bit closer here. So that's mx. Okay, so I'll copy this down. But these two we have to combine together, and that's going to be your y-intercept. In fact, you know what? Let me go ahead and type this slope into the calculator and figure out what the decimal is now, okay? All right, about time, because they said do not round until you are done with everything. So we're done with everything. I'm going to type in these into a calculator. Okay, so what's the slope? We have 5 times natural log of 3 raised to the 4th power on top and 3 in the denominator. So the slope rounded to 2 decimal places, yeah, that's what they wanted, is 2 point, I love this problem, 43x, okay? And then let's get the y-intercept. You see these two green circle things? That's what I want to combine. Negative 5 times natural log of 3 raised to the 4th power. So that's the red part, right? I got that typed in. And do plus natural log of 3 raised to the 5th power. And the y-intercept comes out to be negative 5.68. Negative 5.68. So ta-da, we got the answer. So it's the same old writing an equation, but it's just a number. The exact forms involved natural log, and it looked a little more difficult than what it really is. But when you are done with everything, you get that y equals mx plus b.